Today, with the legalization of cannabis, we witnessed a shift in Canada, a literal shift. Things will never be quite the same. This is the day vast numbers of Canadians moved their weed to a slightly more convenient location, one where the kiddies still can't get to it but our mother can see it if she's being nosy, because, what? As of today, Canadians can answer curious eyes scoping out the rolling papers in their wallets with what? Face with impunity. And what? Face being the natural resting face of most Canadians, this in itself is liberating. October 17, 2018 marks the date Canadians are free to move their weed out of the little Mountie tin in the back of the cupboard and into a handy mason jar at the front of the cupboard. We are only the second nation in the world to make the move to full legalization of cannabis for recreational use. The first country to do so, Uruguay, has a serious small tins with RCMP officers in dress uniform on them deficiency, so they missed out on a lot of the magic of marijuana moving day. To get some idea of scale, think of what is going on across the country today as something akin to a national log drive. Massive amounts of marijuana are being put somewhere slightly less clandestine. Thousands of kilograms from the back of mum's underwear drawers alone. Other than that, very little is going to change in Canada. Some people rushed straight out, or went online, to buy weed from the government just because they can now. There was a kind of commemorative stamp-like stampede. This will no doubt generate a bit of panicked speculation that thousands of people who were not smoking weed are going to start now. That's just not likely happen. Although, to be honest, I would totally watch Harold and Canada go to White Castle and next time the Americans, with their utterly staid and unpsychedelic colored currency, suggest we really need to look at our free trade deal, we can just answer, sure, but have you ever really looked at your hand? One big reason not to worry about Canadians smoking a lot of weed is that Canadians already smoke a lot of weed. A 2013 UNICEF report found that 1 in 3 Canadians aged 15 to 24 had sparked a doobie, as their parents would say, too much eye-rolling, in the previous 3 months, making Canadian youth the most pot-smokingest youth in the world. Statistics Canada data gathered in 2012 indicated that 42.5% of all Canadians have received the Dutchie on the left-hand side and 16% of us have got to the point and rolled another joint over the past 3 months.